Hi, good morning, everybody. This is the beginning of day 126. Got a late start this morning. We had quite a bit of rain last night, and we were originally going to try to get on the trail about 6:30, but it was raining pretty hard about then, so we made a command decision that we were able to get a signal and could see the radar, and it looked like it should be clearing by 8, which it did. So we're on the trail. You can kind of see we're hiking in a lot of mist here, which is really cool. I don't know if you have ever a chance to be out here hiking when it's kind of misty like this. It's a really pretty cool thing. What do you think, Joe?
I think it's good. I just want to give you a special shout out for going and getting the food bags down off the bear hang at 5 in the morning, delivering them to our rooms. So that piece would be done while we sit in the tents while it's raining and get a little extra shut-eye.
Yeah.
So thank you. That was awesome.
You are welcome. And it only cost you a couple beers.
I know.
Yeah.
Which I'm happy to administer.
Yeah. So actually slept okay last night. Again, it started raining probably around 1 or 2, and raining pretty hard, so that kind of kept me awake for a while, just trying to make sure everything was good, and it actually worked out pretty good. I didn't have any major water in the tent. Unfortunately, I have to pack up a wet tent this morning, a wet, muddy tent. That's never fun, but I'm not sure if we're going to get any sunshine today, but if we do, we'll stop and pull that stuff out and let it dry out.
But then I set up in a really nice, flat, low spot, and so I was pretty dry inside the tent, but the water was under the tent, on top of the ground cloth, under the ground cloth. So this morning when I was packing up, I had a muddy mess. And got the tent in a plastic bag in my pack. That'll help keep the rest of the things in the pack dry. But hey, it's all stuff you survive.
That's right. We're not sure how far we're going to get today. We're hoping to do about 21, but we're getting a late start here. Again, we didn't get going till probably about 10 after 8. It's kind of late for us. So we'll see how the miles unfold. Chance of rain throughout the day, so that's going to be another factor for us of how the trail is and all that stuff. But we get through it. We got about 323 miles left to go to get to Springer. Got about 48 miles left to get to Hot Springs, or we'll resupply again. So, well, let me turn this around and I'll show you a little bit of the trail. All right, we've made it down to Sam's Gap, which is where we walk under the underpass of 81, I think, going across. So far the weather's holding out. Misty, but not raining per se. Looks like we're getting ready to do a climb, so we'll talk to y'all in a little bit.
Feels like it.
All right, I think we've made a decision.
We're waving the towel.
It's raining again. Imagine that. Yeah, we've been hiking through with some heavy rain here most of the morning. I think the last video you saw we were at Sam's Gap. From about that point to here, we're about 14, almost 15 miles in, and we were hoping to go a little bit further, but I think we're kind of tired of walking in the heavy rain. So here is Joe's gear explosion here in this shelter.
I'm bringing my A game.
I think it's the best I've seen him do.
I think so too.
Yeah.
No holding back this time.
No, So anyways, we stopped here for a late lunch just because there was, really no place to stop for lunch other than to try to get to a shelter to get out of the rain. So, but we've made a command decision that we think we're just going to stay here. It still works out pretty well with our plan to get to Hot Springs. Tomorrow's supposed to be sunny, so we'll try to get some good miles in tomorrow to leave us a short day on that last day.
Yeah, we'll get a good night's sleep. We maybe get on the trail by 6 tomorrow.
Yeah. So, all right. Well, we'll talk to y'all a little bit later. We'll do a complete wrap up a little bit later today.
Yeah, not many views to show you today.
No,
It was just raining and socked in.
No. All right. Take care. We'll talk to you in a little bit. All right. Good morning, everybody. Today is day 128. I apologize. I think yesterday we were calling it 126, so our numbers are out of whack, but it was a day.
Yeah, it's just stuff starts running together. Yesterday was one of those days where nothing really kind of went as planned, but it was a good day. We got the rain stopped. We packed up, wet tents and everything, got on the trail, and then it rained a bunch while we were already hiking and stuff. But it worked out.
Yeah, it did. It did. We had stopped here for what was going to be a late lunch, and then it started raining again, so we just decided that it was best just to stay here for the day. We'd already done about roughly 15 miles, so it was good. It was a good day.
And it was a good day to take some naps.
Yeah, we took so many naps we forgot to do a wrap-up yesterday, so that's the wrap-up for it.
That's the wrap-up.
Yeah. Again, I think we mentioned a little bit when we were talking when we first got to the shelter that we had planned for 4 days in the hot springs, so we're not going to lose anything by cutting a day a little bit short. So we're in pretty good shape.
Yeah, we'll get a long day in today.
Yeah.
22 miles or something like that. Or 20.
Yeah, it's supposed to be sunny today, so we're looking forward to that. An interesting thing here is there is a cat, a feral cat that lives here near the shelter, which is really nice in the sense that I didn't hear any mice at all last night.
None.
I think it does a good job of keeping the mice clear. And it's pretty skittish. It hadn't come up to us, although we did take the opportunity to feed it. Felt like that was the right thing to do since it was taking care of the mice.
But he waited until the morning, so make sure it was hungry during the night. Didn't want to disrupt its hunting activities.
That's right. But it's interesting looking at the register. The cat's obviously been here for quite a while. Don't know how it got here, but it looks pretty healthy.
Yeah.
So obviously it's doing well living off the land. But anyways, we're going to try to get started. It's about a little bit before 6 a.m. That's why we have the extra bright lights just staring in our eyes.
Yeah, isn't that wonderful?
Yeah, we're going to do a little bit of headlamping this morning. Not a lot. Probably about maybe about 30 minutes. And got quite a bit of climbs to do today. So we'll be sweating.
We'll be sweating, but that's good. It was nice and cool last night. Got down into the high 50s. So great sleeping weather.
Yeah, it was. Really good.
But putting on the wet clothes this morning was a little bit of a traumatic, but
yeah. So we've got sunshine today, and I think it's supposed to rain a little bit tomorrow, but we're hoping that with the mileage we do today, we'll have a short mile into Hot Springs.
Yeah.
And we can do all our chores, resupplying and so forth.
And get back out on the trail.
Get back on trail, yeah. So, all right. We'll try to do a little bit better videoing today. Yesterday, obviously, we didn't do very much at all after it started raining. It was all we could do is keep our heads down. And
nothing to see but two wet white guys.
Yeah, not a pretty sight, but we just kept hiking. So today, hopefully, we'll have some views and things. We're supposed to go over that Fire Knob Sky, whatever.
Easy for you to say.
Yeah, it's a nice view. So if the weather is good today, we should have some really good views from up there, and maybe we'll be able to do some good videos.
Yeah, and it's a little bit rockier terrain to climb over, so it'll be interesting to show you that portion of the path.
Yeah, I'll be kind of feeling like we're back up in the Northeast somewhere. So, All right, we all take care, and we will talk to you a little bit later today.
Happy trails.
All right, here's what we're looking at this morning. Just gorgeous. What? And I'll let Joe.
Crepuscular rays.
Crepuscular rays.
I think it's a C, so crepuscular or something.
Crepuscular. That's a pretty big word for a hiker, for a backpacker, but Joe rattled it off pretty well. But that's just gorgeous.
It's worth a look.
Yes, it is.
Trail's been good. It's been a lot like this, just pretty smooth. We had a steep section, and then which was about 19% grade. Now we're moving along in 6.5% grade.
Yeah.
Making good time.
Making great time. All right, we'll see y'all down the trail. All right, we are on top of Howard's Rock, which is part of the Big Fire Skull Knob. Just incredible views. We haven't had a view this good in quite a long time. The haze is still a little bit out there, but not as bad as it's been.
It's funny, I think the haze is actually worse on this other side of the mountain for whatever reason. Maybe it's just because it seems that way because the other mountain's so far away.
Yeah. Yeah, it does look a little hazy. But beautiful view. Great weather today. It's cool breeze blowing, sun shining. Pretty nice.
We like it.
Yeah, that's what the problem is.
Wow. See the power lines and cell tower way off in the distance, and clouds coming in over the ridge. Haven't had one of these in a while. Makes you feel small. I imagine we're probably going over that boy. So we'll head that way. Happy trails.
Quite the surprise. We got met with trail magic from wife and editor Christy and our good friend Linda.
Hey.
She's also our exercise.
Yes, that's right. You're our stretching exercise expert.
Choreographer.
Choreographer. That's the first time I've ever been referred as that.
And beyond that, they're not just trail angels. They hiked in 3 miles to meet us.
Yeah, it was quite the feat to just be able to hook up. We're at Log Cabin Drive. Does that sound right?
That's exactly right.
And we have a couple of adult beverages.
Thank you.
And we have some food that we're going to eat. And we might actually end up going into town tonight. So this is quite the surprise. Thank you all. Oh, and trash day.
And we're taking your trash.
Wow. This
Trash
is great.
day for the trash boys.
Yeah, what a surprise. Cool. All right, well, we're going to sit back and enjoy our beers and food, and then we're going to crawl out of here.
Yeah.
Yeah, we'll talk to you a little later.